The following program was provided by an independent producer solely responsible for its content. The opinions expressed do not necessarily represent the views of this station, its staff, board of directors, or underwriters.
Welcome to Gate City Chronicles. I'm Kevin Avard, your host, and today we have a guest that is returning, Cheryl Snyder from Drinkable Arts. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you, Kevin.
I said that right?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful.
Yes.
And as you can see, we have a nice selection of glasses with Drinkable Arts. And you've had some adventures since you've been on the show since.
Yes, we've had lots of adventures. We've grown quite a bit. I've had little adventures along the way, and hope to have more, actually.
Yeah, my wife actually hosted one of your parties there at
Yes.
Fulcino's Vineyard in Hollis.
Yes, wonderful place.
Yeah.
Wonderful place.
And it was a nice turnout.
Yeah.
And everybody seemed to have fun.
Yeah,
Drink
they
a
seemed
little
like
wine.
it.
And I guess you were on Shark Tank recently.
So I did the auditions for Shark Tank.
Not on the show, but...
Not on the show, but I did do the auditions, correct.
Yeah, why do you need to go on there when you've been on Gate City Chronicles?
That's right. That's right. Why would you need to go any further than that? It was a wonderful experience. It was a great way to learn about my business and to learn about the people in my business, to learn to appreciate the people that work for me as well, because I learned, I always knew, but just solidified without their support, our business wouldn't be where it's at right now.
Right. And you pointed out a list of a host of organizations that you somehow tripped over. You're involved with the LDA or?
Nope, the LGN, Leadership
LGN,
Greater Nashua.
right.
Yep, this is the Nashua Chamber. We do belong to all the local chambers, but Tracy Hatch over at the Nashua Chamber actually got me involved with the Leadership Greater Nashua. It's a wonderful program. It's a year-long, basically, I'm the class of 2015 to 2016.
Is that for anybody who lives in Nashua? Or?
Yeah, you just basically it's through your business or the business that you work for. They have a leadership program training that you learn to be a good leader, and you go monthly. It's once a month. And then as well, you learn about different things within the community. And then we also pick a class project where it's a social project that does something to better the Nashua community.
And do you have to be in business in order to be part of this? Or?
No, there are people that actually aren't in business that go. There are people that work for other businesses that they actually put their employees through there.
Really?
Yep.
Oh,
it's a wonderful program. I suggest that anybody can get involved in it, do it. I've already learned a lot about the community in Nashua as well as leadership things, and I've only had a few things happen with them so far.
I saw something really scary the other day.
Okay.
So we're just, oh, it was horrible. I turned on the TV and they were advertising Christmas things already.
Yeah, I know.
It hasn't even been Halloween yet.
And it's
the
crazy.
Christmas trees and get ready, and it's a good time for you to be on the show now, because that really is a fun gift to actually go to a party or have a party.
Yeah. So we've also changed the way we do our events. We used to do them a different way. Now we actually you paint a pair of glasses instead of a single glass at our events, or 2 ornaments. We do ornaments during the holiday season. I did bring a couple
I see
of them
you have an ornament right here.
Yeah.
Hopefully I don't break it or it doesn't
No,
fall.
some people will do like a matching glass, like this one. They'll do a matching glass with it. So they have an ornament that matches their glass.
I like that. That's a nice palm tree.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
In the middle of winter, it's perfect to get that warmth going inside of you.
We just came back from Florida on a little vacation. That was nice.
Nice.
So you do ornaments, and great for the holidays, good for family fun, people getting together and things like that.
Definitely. Yeah, it's great for ladies' nights out, bachelorette parties, Christmas parties. We're doing a lot of Christmas parties with people. We've been doing kids events. As you can see, we now have the handled mason jars.
Yes.
And we got them for children's events, but I have to tell you, adults love them even more. I think we sell more to the adults than they do for the children.
Yeah, we went to, in Florida, we actually, we went to this thing called the Whoop-De-Doo at Disney, and they passed out the beers and this type of thing.
Oh, yeah.
I drink water, but the other people that were with me had beers, and
They're
they
fun.
stacked them. It was kind of neat, but that's nice. That's very nice.
Thank you.
We have ours in our. We have a nice china glass
Uh-huh.
in the kitchen, and all our drinkable arts are up on the top
Oh,
shelf.
really?
Yeah, those are family heirlooms now.
Yes. It's funny. There are a lot of people paint them, including ones that I painted for my father, and they say, well, I don't want to drink out of them. I'm like, well, you can.
You can.
Because once you bake them, they're top rack dishwasher safe. You can actually wash them, do whatever you want, drink out of them if you want.
Yeah, this is the actual style that we did, and it was purple. Yeah.
That's our fall birch tree, and then this would be our winter birch tree that we do that has, there's actually a story behind this glass right here and the cardinal that's on the glass. Originally, the glass was done without the cardinal on it, and we did a fundraiser for the Special Olympics. We are actually the sole sponsor for the Pamper Penguins, for the penguin plunge.
Oh,
for
with Scott McCullough or McCullough?
I'm not sure if.
Well, he's been on the show, and he
Yeah.
definitely supports the Special
Oh,
Olympics.
definitely. That's great. It's a wonderful organization that's dear to my heart. But we actually we did this at the fundraiser last year, one of their fundraisers last year, and one of the athletes there, Kyle, came and he actually painted the cardinal on there, and it looked so great it actually completed the glass. So
It's a
now
nice
we
touch.
teach it with the cardinal for Kyle.
Well, we also saw you, Tracy and I. She works at Lowell General, and she
Uh-huh.
she works in the mammography area, and we just going through them all the other day and looking for birthday gifts and whatnot. And sure enough, there's Drinkable Arts doing stuff for the
Yeah, for the breast cancer awareness. We actually do events with the Pheasant Lane Mall anyways. We've done their Mom's Night Out that they have in March, as well as we did the breast cancer awareness. I think we may possibly do another one again with them in March. But I also try and get involved in any of the breast cancer awareness events. Also, New Hampshire Rock Secure is a local charity for for cancer awareness, actually. And one of the women involved in it, Jules Lore, is actually a cancer survivor. I have several friends that are survivors, and I also lost some friends to it, as well as I am a survivor, not of breast cancer, but of cancer. And so I do try to get involved in things that have to do with cancer awareness because it's, again, near dear to my heart.
So you're putting a lot of time in with this, and your business is growing quite a bit, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
And unfortunately, in this local area, you're all stacked up with people that are with the...
Yeah, I will tell you there's only one area locally that I definitely would love to get somebody in. That's the Peterborough area, like the Peterborough and Keene area. I think it would be a great area to have a rep in. We have a girl already in Concord. We have two that are in Hudson. We have another one that's in the Lowell, comes up into the Nashua area. Another girl that lives in Manchester, but she does a lot of events. She'd rather be in the Nashua area as well.
Do you rate the a saturation? I mean, can you have like 5 reps in one city, or what's the saturation point?
So to be honest with you, I always thought that the saturation point would be at like 5 people. But at one point here in this area, we actually had, I believe it was 11. And we were still busy because what happens is there's a whole new set of people that people know, and they stay busy as well. Long Island is one of our busiest areas that we have. Yeah, we joke around the office that people in Long Island have nothing better to do than come to Drinkable Arts, and we're just happy about that. We're let them come.
And they're just having iced tea as they paint.
Yeah, right? Yeah, Long Island iced teas. And we have one girl that was doing all of it, and the poor girl was probably ready to rip her hair out. Lisa she's been amazing. She's truly amazing. And now we have another girl named Diane, then we just hired another girl in that area. So now we have 3 on that little area of Long Island.
When you say you hire, you're basically contracting with these girls.
We do. They come on as independent reps. They come to work for us. We do all the training with them. We help them with all the tools they need, basically. It's almost like they're starting their own business, per se, with all the support that they could possibly need.
There's a degree of ownership on their part, and
Very much so.
as well as yours, so they take pride in their business. And
Exactly.
there must be all kinds of incentives for them to
Very
grow.
much so.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's when you are trying out for Shark Tank. What were some of the major things that you, as an independent, business person, what did you really take away from that you could pass on to others?
One of the things is getting ready for Shark Tank. I had to learn about my business a lot more. I kind of knew about it on a surface level, and I hadn't really delved into it. But to get ready for the Shark Tank, I took some classes at the Center for Women in Enterprise here in Nashua. Great organization, by the way. And they don't deal with just women, they deal with men as well. They give some wonderful classes there. I actually am getting an award from them on Friday.
Congratulations.
Thank you. But they taught me to do I was doing my business plan with them, and Carrie Johnson, who taught the class, can I tell you that she pushed me past my level of comfort in every way that she could possibly do for me to learn more. So I learned how to market myself correctly. I learned where I was making money, where I wasn't making money. I learned to not always do business with my heart, because I tend to lead my life with my heart. They just taught me a lot of things. So getting ready for Shark Tank, I learned to delve into my business more. I also learned at Shark Tank that you are just a little tiny fish in the sea, a very tiny fish in the sea. There's over 40,000 people that try out on a yearly basis. 160 are chosen.
And you made it to level 2.
I did make
out
it
of
to
3
level
levels.
2. I did, and then past there. We did not make it past there, but I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Just the experience alone that I had just to deal with the Shark Tank, and the amazing, they have a great way that they do things. It's very detailed, and like I said, it just teaches you a lot about yourself, to have confidence in yourself. And I suggest anybody that has a business that even if you know that's a business they may not take, just give it a shot, because it truly, truly makes you believe in yourself and the things around you. It makes you learn about yourself.
Now, who are you going to pick on the show if you got picked? Who are you shooting for?
I was shooting for either Lori Grenier or Barbara.
Yeah?
Yeah, one of the two, only because I'm also a woman.
Yeah. And Lori's the
QVC queen,
Yeah.
yeah.
But now there's another event coming up with Michael J. Fox.
Yeah, so
maybe when
Michael
people
J. Fox Foundation. It's for Parkinson's awareness. It's being done here in Merrimack. They're doing a fundraiser with us. Fundraisers are very large with us anyways. That's coming up on November 4th. I do believe that it may be getting sold out. And we're close to being sold out. There's a choice. If it does get so much of a response, I am going to speak to them about maybe doing another one because of the response that they're getting. It's great. The fundraiser works as people come in, they reserve their seats in advance with us, and then we give a portion of all the proceeds back to the foundation.
Interesting. Very good. Very good. We were talking off camera about Back to the Future, and just for the record, it's one of these days that we're Back to the Future. So it's kind of a neat thing that you're talking to them around this particular time. What does their foundation do, though?
It's for Parkinson's awareness and research. The people that are holding it, which is Edna Woods and her daughter, Cindy, they actually are amazing. Cindy's actually been to some of my events, a couple of my events, as well as they are in a networking group that I belong to, and that's how I met them. But she is one of the leading fundraisers. She's one of the leading people for fundraising for this. They actually do a ride every year, a Parkinson's ride. That's pretty amazing. I wish I knew all the details to give you. I know it just happened. But it is amazing, and I would love for everybody. If they go onto the Michael J. Fox Foundation site, I remember reading about it myself through there.
And
probably find out about
it's Cindy that you're talking about?
So
how did you get involved with?
Cindy and Edna are in a networking group with me.
And
they do all the fundraising, yeah.
What networking group are you with?
This one is for the HBA Hillsborough Business Alliance. Is the one that I met. I belong to so many of them.
That's okay. You just dropped another name, though. But, that's a nice connection.
Yeah, they've been very good to me. They did a fundraiser with us because not only are we the sponsors of the Pamper Penguins, we also are going to have a team this year for Drinkable Arts. And so how the Pamper Penguins work is you have to raise a certain amount of money to not go in the water. So I don't want to go in the water, nor do any of our teammates. So we have to raise a certain amount of money. So HBA offered to do an event with us to help raise, and we did. We raised $210 towards our little goal that we have going on, and we still have more to go. So if people want to donate, they're more than welcome to.
And the Penguin Plunge, by the way, that's in...
it's usually the last weekend of January.
And
first
that's
weekend.
At Hampton Beach.
It sure is.
At Hampton Beach, and there are a lot of vendors there that support the event.
Yep.
According to Scott, I've been on his show a few times, and Scott McCullough. I drop his name a lot, but the Special Olympics is a good thing. It's amazing how they encourage other people to get involved and to overcome you know, and
Their programs are amazing, and not just because it teaches them teamwork and you know, honesty of the athletes. To be honest with you, anybody that can volunteer for it, you just learn a lot being around a person that has special needs. And I don't want to say special needs; she's specially gifted. To be honest with you, and I think it's somebody who can get involved in it. That's wonderful. I love their programs. I think it teaches self-confidence, self-awareness. To be around other people, to believe in yourself, and to be honest with you, everybody should get involved in something like that,
Yep.
whether you are specially gifted or not.
Yeah, I agree. As far as your other vendors are looking for other people to expand, I mean, you said the Keene area, the Peterborough area. What about the Seacoast?
I would love to be on the Seacoast. Love to be on the Seacoast. I think the Portsmouth and the Hamptons areas are definitely an untapped area for us. We've never pushed it. We have done corporate events out there because we do corporate events, but we have not done actual events where we have a rep out there.
Now, tell me about corporate events. I mean, that's another area that you really want to explore. What would that look like as opposed to what you're doing now?
So we do them now. We've been doing them. They're actually getting very busy for us. We love doing corporate events. What happens is an employer would reach out to us, and we come to their business, or if it's an area, for example, PC Connections. I'm going to drop another name now.
Yeah.
PC Connections, we've done corporate events for them, and we've taken them to Killarney's, and we've done them there instead of going to PC Connections and doing it because they don't have the room. And while they're at the Killarney's, or 110 Grill is another one that we bring a lot of people to.
PC Connection doesn't have the room. They have a nice conference room or two.
But they can't offer the alcohol and the other stuff for nice employee functions.
Right.
So we bring all the supplies, and it's a lot of team building. We have a lot of fun. The last event I actually did with PC Connections, it was funny. There was like 16, and out of the 16, I think it was 11 were men. Which is really like different ratio from what we're used to at our events.
They got all kinds of nice little gadgets, you know. All these salesmen go in there, and they come along with the latest gadget, you know, and you go in and you listen to these. I worked there for a little period of time.
Oh, did you?
It's a nice corporation. It's a nice organization.
They've been very good to us.
Yeah. So.
Very good to us.
So organizations like that, and it could be a reward system for the employees, you know. Here's how we appreciate you type of thing. Oh, interesting.
That's exactly.
Now, how did you come up with that? You just
It's, believe it or not, it's pretty standard within the paint and sip industry. This is considered the paint and sip industry to do corporate events.
Okay.
And so we just kind of tapped into it with ourselves as well.
Interesting. Are you planning on expanding outside the United States and going worldwide, or what?
So you never know. Right now we've had some interest in Canada. I have not gone that far yet. But 2016 is a whole new year for us. This year we quadrupled from where we were last year. So you never know where we're going to expand. We are we're coast to coast now. We are from the East Coast all the way to the West Coast. We have 3 reps in California.
Congratulations.
Yeah, San Diego, Orange County, Sacramento.
And this all started here in New Hampshire.
It did.
In Nashua.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah,
crazy,
that's nice.
Isn't it?
That is great. That's wonderful. We should probably have you up at the Capitol and maybe do that at some point. Appreciation
I would love
for
to.
the staff up at the Capitol. They really do a lot, and they keep a smile on their face, and they have to deal with us. But that could be fun. So the new event with Michael J. Fox, that's coming up. You said November 2nd.
November 4th.
November 4th.
Yep.
November 4th. And anything coming up after that?
Yes, actually November 9th, we also have another fundraiser for Marguerite's Place, which is going to be at 110 Grill. That one you can find on our website. If you look on our calendars for the New Hampshire area, that's on there. We actually just booked that tonight. We're hoping to get that filled up. Another great organization to be able to give to. And if you don't know what Marguerite's Place is, it's actually a women in families transitions home to help women kind of transition from different areas of their lives where they need help to move and kind of get forward in life.
Is that there's a place close to Main Street like that too, isn't there? Right off of the top of Main Street, helping young women, young mothers through their transition. It's kind of it's a support system so that they can get on the straight and narrow with know and focus on improving themselves while taking care of their children.
I'm all about giving a hand up to
like
somebody
that.
who needs it.
If you look all around, I don't know how many times I've said that on this show, but everywhere you look, there's somebody reaching out to help somebody else, and it really does. As big of a city as it is very well connected to each other. A lot of people, a lot of organizations, a lot of people reaching out. Harbor Homes, just everywhere you look, there are people, and that's a great spirit to have.
Yeah, I grew up here in Nashua. I moved away for a long time, but I did grow up here, and it was always that at-home feeling. That's one of the reasons I came back. It was always that at-home feeling of, no matter how big the city has got, a feeling like, you know, there's a place you belong.
Right. Yeah. Same here.
Yep.
To be honest with you. So you got in trouble in high school, huh?
Oh, maybe.
That's for another show.
That's for a whole different show.
Yeah. Okay. Well, how do people get in touch with you?
So they can reach us through our website at www.drinkablearts.com, or they can call at our office, which actually we have an 800 number that's nationally. They can call. It's 844-626-7746. Or if you really want to get a hold of me, you can just reach me through info@drinkablearts.com.
Are you still located in the same place?
We're located, our offices right now are on Route 101A in Amherst. We just moved to our offices over there. However, we don't do classes there. It is just offices for us.
Okay. All right.
We're completely mobile. We code to everybody instead.
Wonderful. Great. Well, thank you very much for coming on the show.
Thank you very, very much.
All right. And if you're interested in getting involved with Drinkable Arts, or you want to book a party, contact them. It's a great idea. It's a fun time with the family or friends or your business associates. So until next week, thanks for watching Gate City Chronicles. Thank you for watching Gate City Chronicles. And we want to thank our sponsor, Aardvark Cleaning. They've been a sponsor for quite a few years now, and we appreciate them being a sponsor. And if you want to be a guest on our show, contact accessnashua@gmail.com. We'd love to hear your story. Until next week, thanks for watching.
The preceding program was provided by an independent producer solely responsible for its content. The opinions expressed do not necessarily represent the views of this station, its staff, board of directors, or underwriters.